Hey, sweet soul, it's Raileigh with Conscious Lifestyle Coaching. I just finished writing a piece about the desire to own land, but the seeming hopelessness of truly ever achieving that in my lifetime. And the grief that one may feel to not be able to grow food for my family. He farted. To not be an owner in sense of, in religious texts, it says don't be a borrower. Be the head, don't be the tail. And so I think everyone just feels behind in America. So everyone's carrying around this shame as most of us are renting. In the older generations, they believed in the American dream, working hard, and you'll achieve anything. And for the most part, they did achieve. They got the houses and the material successes. But no matter how hard us younger generations are working, it gets us nowhere. We cannot afford all cash, $150,000, $350,000 and up for a multifamily home in a rural area. This just doesn't happen. It doesn't seem like it can happen, especially with how the economy is right now. And I don't want to get into all that. I'm not someone who can really speak eloquently on these things. I'm not a political or economical analyst. But I do want to speak on the spiritual health behind this desire for legacy and roots and home and protection. Especially if you want to be a parent or you are a parent. It feels that you're only a good parent if you can provide these things. At least in my head, I feel that I should be able to allow my children to grow up on soil they can call home forever. But that safety doesn't exist. It never existed anyway. It's a lie. It is a lie. And how dare we, any of us, on American soil, desire to buy or claim, purchase, or own anything? There's too much blood on this soil. And Americans now, especially younger generations, we're too aware of the cost of the resources that we have. The war we still feel in our body and our nervous system that we're not making up for and healing. We have so much karmic debt. We are invading other countries to sustain what we have. And so this is why I always talk about sustainability, building a sustainable business. These are the visions God is giving each and every one of us. And what I'm seeing lately, if you need a seed of hope today, is we're going to have to share resources. Those that own land, if you still own land, privately owned land in America, you need to be growing food, organic food, for other people. It has to go that way. There's too many people. And the food system isn't working. It's too unhealthy. And that's a huge fear. People fear communism here. I can't speak on that either. I've never lived in a communist country. My family came from a communist country. But I don't know. But something needs to change. And I know there's lots of actions being taken with community gardens and all of that. And there are people who are learning how to engineer more sustainable resources for humanity, but we still have yet to see them. But right now we are raising the children who are going to be leading that future. And so all I can focus on right now is keeping him safe and feeding him well, feeding our bodies well. And recognizing that, we have home everywhere, especially if you are multicultural like me. You have ancestral roots from around the world. We have belonging, we have family. everywhere on earth. And that's where we're going to increasingly move into as a human race. And that's beautiful. And so this grief you feel, if you're here with me, of not owning land, not being in touch with village that's been there for generations, it's lost, the language is lost, the medicines are lost. It's not, there's a new race of human, of higher consciousness. There's new medicines, there's a new language approaching, and this here now, we're here now. It's more cosmic. It's more universal. It's more extraordinary. We are travelers. We are drifters, and people look down on people who rent or travel in America, and it's silly. We're all moving in this way, especially with how climate is changing, which again might lose some people politically there, but it's not political. Look at all the flooding. Look at it. You can't avoid it. We have to be in movement, in harmony with nature. We're moving back to this. We're all migrants. We're all migrating. We're all moving with the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the unknown, the cosmic. It's beautiful that way. Anyway, the new souls that are here now, those of us who are waking up, we know this. And so our desires are shifting. And I believe that also land ownership and all of that is going to be shifting. It has to. But specifically, this message is speaking to someone who's trying to work hard and just be a good provider. And who just has that human desire to feel safe, to have roots. Just know you're not alone in that space. And we don't have to join that war. We don't have to live in that war. We can be present and enjoy the gift of here and now. That's where the wealth is. That's where the abundance is. This is just a reminder. Peace and love to you. See you in the next video.